Hi Taurus, this is Chloe with the Galactic Soul, and I'm so excited to get you your energy update. Now, I am going to be pulling a few tarot cards as well as oracle cards to allow you to really work with the current energy for your specific sign. This is huge. October is going to be absolutely crazy with clearings, with healings, and really understanding that is going to allow you to move forward. So if you are interested, I do have an October energy update for the collective. So I will be putting that link somewhere around here. So let's get into your energetic reading. Hello. All right, so let's get into it. If you can give me energy for Taurus, please. Taurus energy. Ooh, those are yours. Right. Let's see. All right, Taurus. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups, the Tower, Five of Swords, and the Two of Wands. Now, for the Nine of Cups, you feel very, very stable in your emotional headspace right now. The Nine of Cups is very much allowing the abundance that you worked so hard for to come on in. You're welcoming it. You're allowing it to flow. You've worked so hard. You've worked so hard to get where you are. And now is the time to really reap the benefits of it. Now, you are still working very, very hard. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is kind of reaping what you sow as well. But understanding that there's going to be frustrations. There's going to be upset. There's going to be hard times in order to become successful. So there's going to be a lot of more hard work for you coming up in order to keep your successes coming in. By successes, I mean any form of abundance, whether that's family, whether that's relationships, whether it's having to do with career. It really could be endless possibilities, but you are in the state of abundance, Taurus, and that's absolutely beautiful. Now, we do have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is really focusing on your emotions. Are you having a lot of emotions come up? Are people influencing those emotions? Are these pent up emotions? There's a lot of, again, clearing and healing happening at this time. Now, this is going to be a make or break situation for you, Taurus. There's a lot of pent up emotions that you have to get rid of. And unfortunately, they are lower dense vibrations. So guilt, anger, fear, anything like that, there's going to be a major breakthrough for you. And you are focusing so hard on these emotions, you need to release. You need to release these emotions because there's a certain point where you're not going to be able to take on anything else because your cup is so freaking full. And that's why new possibilities, new opportunities might not be coming into your life as often because you don't have enough room. You don't have enough room in order to focus on that because past emotions, past situations are taking priority in your energetic body. You're really focusing on those past emotions and you really need to liven those up. You need to get them out. So cry that major cry that you've been holding on to or trying to release. Work out, do meditations. I am about to unlock my Cosmic Academy. I am going to be putting the link below to the Cosmic Academy, but I feel like a lot of the meditations on there are really going to allow you to release and break through a lot of these low vibrational emotions. So definitely look out for that. Then we have the Tower. Now the Tower is a major arcana card. That means that it is a big part of your story. It is a big situation. This is a turning point for you. You're going to have something that's really going to rattle you completely. And everything needs to fall to the ground because we need to make a better foundation, a more solid foundation. This Tower is a transitional moment. There is going to be a lot of things kind of bringing you down, trying to bring you down. You're not going to fully go down, but the Tower is very much a transitional energy. And these changes, they are a little bit outside of your control. They're outside of your control. And you're going to not feel stable for a little bit. But don't fear. This is just the reworking of where you're supposed to be. This destabilization is really going to allow you to go onto your right path. So you might lose a job. You might lose a relationship. It's those kinds of situations that's supposed to put you on your right path. Because as of right now, you're not living your truth. Now, moving into the Five of Swords. Five of Swords energy. Five of Swords energy is an energy where there's going to be conflict. Conflict is very necessary, but it's how you respond to the conflict that really resonates. It's really about understanding your triggers and how to react or how to respond to these triggers. We don't want to fully react right away. We really need to process what is happening within this situation. Also, we need to realize when it is best to really walk away from a situation. And I think these two cards go hand in hand, the Tower and the Five of Swords. I feel like there is going to be a separation that happens here that you have to walk away because we do have the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands energy is looking at the being is looking at that globe. They are at the top of a tower, like a castle. They're in red, royalty. So they've made it to the top and they thought they had it all, but something was missing. Something was missing and is missing. And I feel like that's the conflict that's happening here. So we are going to pull a few cards for the love reading. But before we do that, we are going to pull a few oracles. So let's just see what the oracles are for you. You can either worry or believe in yourself. Guess which one feels better? You need to believe that you can do this and you can get through this. There is this tough marker that you have to pass. And again, I feel like it's relieving the stress of whatever this situation is. That's really going to allow you to move forward. And again, it's not easy. It's not easy, Taurus, but I feel like you have a fairly stable position where you have a pretty stable position emotionally, and this is just validation for you. You already knew that this was going to happen. Yeah, trust all will be well. Trust all will be well. New moon in Virgo, trust all will be well. This is going to be a benefit to you. This is going to be a benefit to you. And you're really going to blossom into who you're supposed to be without having this low vibrational energy near you at all times. And honestly, the sooner the better to have that conversation. I am living on my highest timeline. So you know, Taurus, that you're supposed to make this shift. You know it. You know you're supposed to make the shift. And it's kind of just, you're here because you want to understand your true energy and where you're going. So I'm so grateful that you have decided to watch this for these messages, because I really think it's going to benefit you in order to make your life what you want to do. I feel like there is this creation vibe going on, and you know that in order to fully create something, you need to let some of it go. Now we're going to pull a few cards for your love reading. Right, there's 3 right there. If you want your love reading, it is going to be the 4th link below. So if this resonated for you and you want to know more, definitely click the 4th link in my description. Other than that, I'm so happy you were here to get this message, Taurus, and I am sending you so much love and light.